Right. We'll be talking about niche domination, how to pick one product category and own it. I know when I sent in the broadcast about this train, I stated one thing. Um, Pre-order vendors, please don't come for me, right? I'm not coming for you today. I am just going to be giving. I can see Nia is here. So Nia, I'm not throwing shades to you, baby girl, but yeah, we're going to be talking about niche domination, how to pick one product category and own it. So we will learn how to pick a niche that actually sells, why niche businesses grow faster and stronger, and a simple formula to dominate your space, right? We understand that while a business is starting up, we could, want to sell a lot of things, right? But on the long run, it's not so sustainable. So it would be better for you to niche down so that you can have a scalable business, all right, that's also product like progressive rather. So yeah, I believe we all already know the meaning of a niche, right? But I'll just, just say it briefly. So a niche is just a specific, area or a segment within a large space, a large market. It could be we have so many things in the market. So you can say, oh, I want to go into cosmetics, I want to go into electronics, I want to go into gadgets, I want to go into just clothing. So that is what the niche is about. So a niche strategy isn't just narrowing down, like just make putting yourself in a box. No, actually, it is owning your lane with clarity and precision. It is you know it's doing well, so well that people can remember you for a particular thing, that thing that when they see you they already know that, oh, this is what this person does, right? I remember someone, then they always call her anywhere they see her, they'll say, ah, that girl that sells underwears, right? They already know that this is what she sells, so she's known for it, right? It's not to box you or doing less, it is just doing something well that people will remember you for it. Right, so when you're clear on who you serve, what you sell, you become like a go-to name in that space, so people can easily recognize you, that, oh, this is what this person sells, so I should just go, I don't need to look too far, I should just go there, and you become the go-to expert. You attract the right people, not people that are just coming randomly to ask you for things that you do not have. You also stand out in a crowded market, and that's how small businesses build big impact, right? It doesn't have to be so large, it doesn't have to be so big, but it's about you finding uniqueness amidst a large majority of business owners, doing the same thing. So it's important for you to note that you're not just selling a product, right? You're selling something you care about and something the market really needs. There is always a necessity, and I think it's very important for us to sell what is needed and not what just is, like, not what is wanted, right? If it's a necessity, it's very difficult for people to do without it, right? So you need to sell something you care about. You need to start with what you enjoy. What is something that you enjoy doing? If you're someone that probably likes, making a space look very beautiful. They could just give you a room. You're in a room and you're already imagining, if I put this frame here, it's going to come out this. If I put this here, it's going to come out. Don't you think interior decoration is calling you? And in that way, you could even go into like the interior decoration niche, where you can even teach people, not just selling those products that make their room beautiful. You can recommend, you can create a design of how a room should be, right? It just means starting with what you enjoy. So if you enjoy something, stick to it. If you enjoy something, it's better for you to start a business with something you enjoy, and that's how it's sustainable. Because when you're tired, because you love it, you will not, you will not give up, right? So then also match your business or the niche you're picking with a real problem. If you look around you and what is the problem people are facing presently? Or am I into skincare products? What's one of the issues people are facing in the skincare industry rather? You find that we see fake products, be that person that sells original and vetted products. Be known for that particular kind of niche. Be known for someone that, oh, I can't get this elsewhere. I can't get any other thing. I can only get this particular product. Or, oh, I'm looking for a vendor that will always sell Korean skincare products. People can't get it everywhere. You are that person that sells Korean brand, and you've held on to that. Oh, this is a problem I'm solving, right? And I want people to know me for this particular niche. Then do some digging, research. I think it's something that I always emphasize on every training that we have here. I love the word research, right? And I want us, even as business owners, to hold on tight to it. When you get to study a lot of things, you get to do some digging, you begin to even see some hidden gems, some hidden stuff, right? That will make you stand out. So you should also be flexible enough to move without losing your spark, right? Sometimes when you are trying something and you see that, I don't think this is a good path, it's okay. It's okay to change. It's okay to switch. So be flexible enough to move. Be flexible, but make sure that you do not give up, right? So when you meet challenges on the way, you could stick to that thing if it's really what you want to do. But when you've checked all odds, you've done your research, and you feel like, oh, I don't think I'm in the right niche, it's okay to move to something else. It's okay to try something else. That's what makes us, small businesses before we get to, like, have like a very big brand. We get to, like, try a lot of things. That's the flexibility. So be flexible enough to move without losing your spark, without giving up. So why selling everything might slow you down? You might think that, like, when you sell more products, more chances to sell, and that's not entirely true, right? Because what happens is that you confuse your audience, you confuse your customers. If you are like one person that, oh, you sell everything, that as you've grown you still sell like a lot of things, it could, yeah, bring money, but on the long run it's not sustainable, right? So you could confuse your customers. They don't know what exactly you're doing, and you also struggle with, like, content ideas. For those of us that are on TikTok, on Instagram, what is it, that thing I want to push out for people to, like, see that, oh, this is what I do. You cannot be doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this, right? So it's very important sometimes, right, as we grow, for us to, begin to niche down. And the truth is, the more products you juggle, the harder it is to get the market, the brand, and also to build loyalty, right? So think of your niche as a sharp blade, something that's focused, that's strong, that is, effective, so that you don't waste your money testing too many things. So your niche is equal to your focus, and it is that focus that actually fuels you to keep moving, to keep doing what you're doing, right? In this in the business of importation, we are learning, we are growing, we are reiterating, we're going back to, like, the drawing board, we're checking again, what is it I'm not doing, and what is it I'm doing that is not right, what is it I'm doing that is wrong. So in that way, we begin to, like, streamline these things to make sure that they align and they are scalable and they are growing, right? And come to that point whereby we're not losing our customers because somebody comes to you and they say, oh, I thought you sell just because. I know I sell, like, everything. So we should you know not try to, like, sell everything as we grow. So big wins of a niche strategy. So when you niche down, you gain authority faster, right? You're not one of many. You are the one in your lane. You are the one walking your path. You are the one, dominating that particular space. If in an environment where they sell clothing, right? And if you're in an environment where they sell clothing and you check and it's like, this particular kind of, clothes, or this particular kind of attire, they don't have it. If it's streetwear, I'm like, oh, okay, I think I can be the only one that will deal with streetwear in this, in this area. Then go for it, right? Gain authority, dominate that particular space, and do well at it. Push through until you become like a top brand in that space. Also, when you niche down, people start remembering you, right? For that particular stuff, people will start recommending you, coming back. It's just like when people hear of I'm trying to look for a brand that we all know that we're very familiar with. But yeah, when people, let's just use Shein for example, right? When you hear, oh, Shein, we know that they deal with fashion. That's all. When we hear of Fendi, is this. When we hear of Honda, we hear of Kai, we hear what do they call these guys? Toyota. We already know what they do, right? So you keep attracting loyal customers that keep coming back, right? Not, different people. You be the brand that stands out and scale up. And that's one of the important things I want for us as businesses to grow, right? Not just, stay in a spot doing the same thing. We need to stand out and we need to keep growing. So how to know if a niche is actually worth it? I think some time ago on the community, I shared like a template you can use to niche down, maybe, and more or less like a reflective template. You can just use to check yourself, what's it that I like to do and all of that stuff. I'll check for it and I'll share it again. So how to know if a niche is worth it? Are people already buying in that niche? If people are not selling, my dear, don't try it unless you believe solely in your heart, right? That if you start this brand and you've done your research, you've done your digging, and oh, if I start this thing, I know so well I'm going to do well in it. Then why not go for it? That is how ideas come. One person started something before other people started it. So yeah, can you bring something new into that space or something better? Right? Is it a space that is innovative? Is it a space that you can change things? Maybe today you can bring something new trends can just come in, better stuff. Does the niche align with what excites you? It's not like, as much as you may say, oh, I'm looking for the money, please do things that you love, right? Because when the money is not coming, it is that thing that you love that will still push, that passion that will push through, right? When you get tired, it's the passion, the love you have for that particular thing that will push through. So is it something you can keep showing up for? So those 4 questions you need to you know reflect on it. So if you know said if you say, oh, okay, yes, 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 then I think you've got something powerful in your hands and something that you can actually push through. So now coming to niche domination, we've spoken about how to strategize in the niche, how to know the particular niche and if it's worth it and for you to get into that niche. Now it's about dominating that niche. So niche domination, it means you are becoming the go-to brand in that specific space. So it is not having like the biggest store in that area, but it's having like deepest impact. I've seen people that have like a very small shop, but if you hear them, they'll just go, oh, I want this. And I'm like, yes, I have it. I'll go and check my warehouse. It's very funny sometimes. I'll be like, well, your shop is not that big. How come? But they have already, dominated that place enough to have such an impact, right? Then how to dominate your niche? First off, consistency. It's not going to just happen overnight, guys. It's not going to, I can even tell you, let me just tell you the plain truth. It's not going to happen in a year. It's not going to happen in 2 years, right? It takes time. And it is when you show up all the time. You need to show up all the time. You need to be consistent in your game. You need to tell yourself that if I don't show up in this thing, I don't think it's gonna work, right? So I need to show up every day. And consistency does not mean that you show up like 100% all the time. Sometimes it could be 10, sometimes it could be 50, sometimes it could be 100, right? You cannot be up there all the time, but it's about moving, building your brand consistently, solving problems, no matter how little it is, and all of that. So how to dominate education. You see how much social media has changed a lot of things for us. You see how people begin to share tips about, if I sell skincare products, I'll teach you how to layer your skincare products. If I sell, maybe I'm into makeup, I'll teach you, oh, this is the latest, high shadow palette that is raining. This is how to layer your high shadows. This is how to, layer your or what's this word that they call it? I think it just left my head. But yeah, if you're into the fashion industry, if you sell jewelries, you can teach people how to layer their jewelries, right? Because it's a skill on its own, and that's what people do not understand. Not everybody know how to layer jewelries. You can share tips around jewelry, how to preserve your jewelries, how to, things that just, educate people, that brings value. And when you share that, like on you see that people begin to like, oh, okay, I think this is a place, because people want to engage with people that can actually give them value, not just sell whatever they are, not just sell whatever they are selling or buy from them, but they can also get knowledge from that person. So share tips, be visible, share value. Make sure your customers feel seen, heard all the time, right? Even we understand that sometimes it could be, up there, up there, up there, but customer experience is very good, right? You need to be able to relate with how your customer is feeling. Make sure that you when they tell you about something, when they are concerned, when there is a complaint, actually listen first before you speak. So you should there's this phrase I'm trying to remember. I don't know if you said you should actually speak to listen or listen to speak. I don't know, but yeah, listen all the time. Listen to whatever thing they have to say before you start, throwing shades, before you start defending. Analyze what they've said, right? Allow them feel seen. Oh, I understand how this is for you. If it's your fault, please accept it. If it's theirs, make them see reasons why this thing is this. All right. Also, we have community building. It's very important for you to build a community in your space, right? And that is where the education comes in. When you begin to, share tips, you begin to give value to your customers, you start building a community of your own, people that will recommend you, people that will be able to that will say, oh, this is my tribe. There's something that I have a fashion tribe. I have a skincare tribe. I have this tribe. It's just like people, maybe all those people that sell automobiles, cars, they have a community of people that once they tell them, oh, this particular car has been launched in, you see people just come from nowhere and they want to buy it. That's the community we're talking about. People that will stand up for you, people that will look out for you, people that whenever they see that you have something, they want to buy it, right? So build a community. And also to dominate your niche, we have content leadership. Go all and all, like all out for your brand, all out for your business. Lead. I'm still saying like lead all the time. That's why we have social media. You might see it as, oh, I don't think I'm getting a lot of engagement, but keep at it, right? Keep doing it, keep doing it. And before maybe just one post, you're already like everywhere. I'm like, oh, I want to buy this. Oh, I want to buy that. That's how it just, that's how it just works. So let me break it down again. This is how the domination formula works. Niche clarity plus audience trust plus consistent action equals to niche domination. It starts small, but it will grow fast, right? When it hits, when it clicks, you see that the growth is actually massive. And then you own your lane. you take it, you grab it with your full chest because you've worked for it, you deserve it. So don't just sell, right? Be known for something. So we have tools that you can use to niche down like a boss that you all are. I think we have Google Trends where you can find growing searches what people are searching about, and we've done that training here. I think we've already uploaded it on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, so you can go and watch it, how to use Google Trends to find out growing trends and growing trends. What is it that is going to blow out in the next few months? What are people searching for? What are people talking about? You can actually use Google Trends to see what people are saying. You can use TikTok and Meta. Meta is both Facebook and Instagram to check what's trending, and that's how to know, like, that's how to know what your competitors are selling and which we've actually done before, the training we've done before. That particular one will show you how to use ads to know what your competitors are pushing out. So if your competitors are using ads, pumping money into a particular ad, pushing it out, then you should know that there is a secret sauce in that particular thing that you're selling. That's how you know what's trending, and that's how you stick to it. Then you have us, Product 360, of course, to help you source and also ship your niche goods. We have Canva. We have a lot of digital tools that can, Canva, for example, can help you create a bold, cohesive brand from your designs, your website, your logo. You can use Canva. It's free to use, right? And that's why we also introduced the digital transformation series. We started last month, and we started with Google Sheets. We still have like subsequent ones where we'll teach ourselves how to use these free tools to do whatever stuff. As we are growing, we still we begin to like outsource these things. But now that we are small business owners, we keep using these free tools. We keep using these digital tools to better our brand. So these tools are our free stuff. These tools are things that will help us navigate this market and own it. So yeah, you don't need 100 products to win. Okay, you just need one focused offer your people can't forget. So niche up, show up, blow up, guys. You have got this. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to my pep talk. Thank you guys so much for joining today's session. I am so glad to have you all here. Thank you. Have fun, guys, and enjoy your weekend. Bye.